Dammit Gumby said, if the Niners do activate Pettis for the game, why not give him a couple of jet passes? He's not bad in space. He needs to be given a chance, not Taylor. I actually agree with this. Let me before you, because I know you don't. So let me make the case real quick, and then you rebut it or not. Look, Trent Taylor does not deserve any more playing time. He doesn't even get open. The one thing he used to do is like get open on 3rd and 7. He doesn't even do that anymore. He's not a threat in any other way. He's useless. And then the other guy, the guy that's probably going to start opposite opposite Brandon Ayuk is Kendrick Bourne. Kendrick Bourne, I don't see it. I mean, I thought he was better last year. He's currently catching 56% of his targets, which is not good for a possession receiver. He's not really a threat on the end arounds, the jet sweeps. He's not much of a threat after the catch, and he drops passes. Pettis drops passes too, all right? But Pettis is a big play threat, has made big plays in his career. I feel like if we're going with the training wheels offense, the horizontal passing offense, I would rather use Pettis on those plays than Bourne because Bourne is useless in that way.
Well, actually, I liked Bourne more last year. I still think that he's a decent player. Right now, what I think that we are missing is that no one in those receiver corps who can just ask him or just teach him what to do or how to do that. Okay, Wes Welker must be a decent receiver coach, but right now I don't think that we have the leader on those receiver corps. On the other side, Dante Pettis, I must say that I agree with some of my friends who said that that guy is just soft. I think if you are watching the games which Debo played, he was a hard runner guy. There was no one who alone could stop him. I don't see that potential in Pettis right now, that he would make those end around sweeps and other things like that. Of course, if we would be a heavy passing team, I must say that I would start Pettis over Bourne. But right now, no,
See,
I don't
I
like
just feel like the offense is much better with two wide receivers who are guys who can go behind the line of scrimmage and kind of function as returners or running backs. And Pettis has more of that skill set than Bourne and Taylor. I know Taylor returns punts, but God, he's so he's slow.
He's better than
it. He's super slow, and so is Bourne. I just don't see it with, like, to me, Bourne is not a starter in the league. And I don't even know if he's a number 3 receiver. He's a number 4. He's a good number 4 as a number 3. I mean, he's not dynamic. He's not shorthanded. He's not Pierre Garçon. You know, if he were Pierre Garçon and would just never dropped a ball, fine. But for his style of play, he can't afford to drop passes because he's not dangerous in other ways. And that's the thing with Pettis. Like, yeah, he's soft. Yeah, he's soft. And yeah, you don't want him running digs over the middle. But he's still, despite his softness, has had lots of big plays in the NFL. And you need big plays in this game because if you don't get it from Brandon Ayuk and Kittle, where are you getting it? You know.
Well, right now, I think that the reason why he's not playing is that it's not because he's bad after all. It's mainly because of Jimmy Garoppolo, because I don't think that Shanahan has got the trust in Jimmy that he can just throw the ball downfield and make some big plays. That's why I don't think that we would play Pettis right now, even though we could use him, but we don't have the arm talent.
I just don't understand why Pettis can't get an opportunity. I mean, he's gotten one target all year. It was a deep pass. He didn't catch it. So he doesn't get a second opportunity. How many targets has Trent Taylor gotten this year where he was not even open even a little bit? It seems like there's something personal going on between the coaches and Pettis. I don't know what it is. All I know is that Pettis was doing fine as an NFL player. I mean, his rookie year was decent.
Yeah.
It was decent. And then the Niners hire a new wide receiver coach, Wes Welker, and Dante Pettis goes into the doghouse immediately and never gets out. And we know Wes Welker. Wes Welker is one of the greatest wide receivers of all time. He's a legend. And he was a late round draft pick who made it in the NFL because he was one of the toughest guys at his position. He took tons of hits over the middle and ultimately had to retire because of concussions. I'm sure a guy like Wes Welker looks at a player like Dante Pettis with disgust. Like, you have no toughness, man. You have none of the qualities that I had that allowed me to succeed in this league. And he looks at a guy like Debo Samuel and all these tough guys who don't back away from courage. That's my kind of guy. Well, you know what, Wes? There's different kinds of wide receivers. And Dante Pettis had some things going for him before you came along. So maybe you could find a new style of teaching for one guy just to get the most out of him, because throwing Trent Taylor in the game and calling up Kevin White and not activating Dante Pettis doesn't help your team. Kevin White?
That guy was a bust.
Yeah, but I don't really care. It's not like Dante Pettis is going to come in this game and have 5 catches for 125 yards. I just feel like the whole Pettis not getting any targets is a little overboard. Ross Dwelly not getting any targets when he has 5 catches for 54 yards and 3 first downs. Why? Why are you still throwing passes to Kendrick Bourne? Why do we need 5 passes a game for Kendrick Bourne where he drops 1? It's I don't get it. Kendrick Bourne's fine, but not that good.
Well, I don't know if Shani has a teenage daughter or something like that, but I couldn't think anything as just Pettis invited his little daughter to a date. Okay, it's just a joke, but
no, I just get the sense that Wes Welker and Kyle Shanahan love Kendrick Bourne, the kind of guy he is. So I like him too. I wouldn't mean I'd play him this much. I'm sorry.
I think that's all. It's all about who the coach likes, who's not. I don't think that Pettis would take any snaps or just a few snaps in this game.